Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Can you all hear me? I just need to see that some people can hear me. Comments of, oh, maybe I'm not at the bottom of the comments. Can you all hear me okay?
Says I'm backstage.
You're front stage now, Tom.
Oh, look at that. I'm front stage now. How
You
special.
are front stage. You are front and center, my friend. How are you doing?
Right.
How are you doing?
Actually, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing okay. It's been a really stressful few months, um, but much better now. Much better now. Things are falling into place, and I've been really quiet on social media until last night, which was stellar, epic, by the way. But for the most part, I just haven't been really paying any attention to the shenanigans of a narcissistic jerk family member that just seems like she's above everybody and better than anybody that ever walked the planet. It's really disgusting.
I actually want to talk about you. I want to tell you something shortly, just a short story.
Okay.
I don't know what year you were born. I was born in 1970, and when I was a kid, growing up in England, we had literally fuck all. We did not have fitted carpets. We didn't have washing machines in the house. And I loved the TV show Bewitched. It was like my favorite fucking show. And Samantha Stevens, she had the most astonishing fitted kitchen, even by today's standards. And she had this house that her mother considered was like really, very lowly. And us as kids in the UK would grow up and watch this. And then, of course, in the 80s, we had E.T. And when I watched the movie E.T., the family had this kind of kitchen that was like something in Pizza Hut with a built-in round thing. And that to me was the American dream. I mean, is that how your childhood was? Did you do you remember E.T.? What were you doing when E.T.? I'm not interested in Megan. I'm interested in you, Tom.
How my kitchen looked?
Yeah. What was your childhood like? Fuck Megan, right? Fuck Megan. I don't care about Megan. I want to talk about you.
I just had a normal childhood like, everybody else in the neighborhood, We ate dinner at
What year were you born?
66.
Okay, so you're 4 years older than me.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Tell me, what was life like for you as a child? Years before Megan. Who cares about Megan?
Oh, I don't know. It's too early in the morning for
Oh,
that.
fuck off. Come on, dude.
I
What
just
was
had
it
a
like?
regular childhood before, like when life was normal. That's
But
all.
no one knows what their childhood is like until they grow up and they compare notes with other people. Do you feel you had um, a better childhood than other peers, people your age now?
I don't know. I don't ever really think about that.
Oh, come on, of course you do.
You know, I I don't know.
Oh,
Jeez.
I've really thrown you, haven't I? No, I'm
Well,
serious.
no. I was totally expecting something else. I was totally expecting something else. I wasn't
You
expecting.
expect me to be interested in your boring ass sister?
No, no. My boring.
No, because I'm not interested. I'm interested in you. You.
I'm interested in. Uh, boy, all these people out there who need to be educated.
No. Let's forget all of that. I'm serious. I'm interested in you.
Well, just I went to school and had lots of friends. Grew up in Pennsylvania and Chicago and Albuquerque and LA, and so it's pretty simple. Skateboarded. Just a normal kid. Skateboarded, BMX. Got into trouble like everybody else. So
Me too. Me too. I hated school. Didn't you? Did you like school?
no, because I don't know. I was, I've been, I'm gonna just say gifted, I guess you could say. There was nothing more that school could possibly teach me that would ever benefit me ever for the rest of my life, above and beyond life skills that I already acquired throughout my journey in life so far. So school was kind of a waste of a time, you know. I mean, it's a piece of
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a paper
I relate.
piece of paper that says you know this and you don't know this, but all you know is what you read in a book, which means absolutely nothing in life. You know, you're they're trying to teach you something that somebody else knows. When I believe that I don't know, just a waste of time. No, I mean, school can't teach you how to interact with people. It just tells you textbook information that has been around forever. That most of it is all of it is bullshit anyway. So
Yeah. What would you do? Like, for example, when you finish school, after school, because for me, I can tell you what happened when I finished school. I basically just sat alone in a room. Did you go play out? Did you have bikes?
no, we all got together at my friend's house and cranked up AC/DC and Black Sabbath and normal stuff.
Did you have a scale X-Trix?
What's that?
Oh, come on, a scale X-Trix. It's like a kid's well, it's like a racetrack with little cars on it, little electric cars, and you got little. It's like a physical PlayStation.
When I was 4.
You're kidding! For us in England, scale X-Trix is a massive thing. Massive. Oh, that was what kept me entertained. I mean, did you go out cycling and stuff like? I'm more interested in how kids. You grew up in California, or I'm assuming. It sounds like a dream. I'm not trying to trick you, Tom. I'm not. And I know I've said to you, you're going to come on here. You want to confront some people. Our recollections may vary. YouTube channel. I am not in contact with her. But I said to you, if she's in the comments, I will drop a link and she can come up. She's, as you see it, trolling her. You can answer the criticism.
Yeah, I mean, as far as people like that go, I mean, seriously, they think that whatever they say or comments that they give to me or whatever, or leave comments on my page, they think it actually affects or bothers me. In all actuality, it makes me laugh. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. It's actually hilarious that people like that, sit at home and probably beat their animals and yell at their mom and, mooch off their parents and live at home in their mom's basement or something. God knows, because they have no life. I mean, if they're, riding the coattails of Meghan Markle and trying to protect Meghan Markle or advocate for her, I mean, they're clueless because they have no idea. I grew up with her. I know who she is. I knew who she was back then, and I know exactly who she is now. And it's really sad. It's almost like some weird cult. You know, it's like one day Megan's going to pick up the phone and she's because everybody put on Nike tennis shoes and drink the Kool-Aid. Hail Bob fucking hazmat comets coming by and we're all going to leave this planet. You know, it's weird. You know, these people are
Yeah.
cool. You know, it's really funny actually, but what can I say? But it really doesn't bother me. But if somebody wants to get on there and tell me about my family and batter me and tell me about my life, that's really that's hysterical actually. You know, how
I
about this?
think,
How about you know, how about restart dissecting our recollections may vary. Let's start dissecting her life. let's Let me hire somebody to dig in information and find out every single thing about her, and then I'll start making a YouTube show just about her alone, you know, and I'll pick her apart like she's never even seen before, and destroy her on social media and say, oh my god, you know, then how would you feel? Yeah.
yeah, I understand. I understand. We all have our critics. I believe me, I have my critics. But I think that what our recollections may vary is doing is she is exercising her free speech and she is
Yeah.
questioning and critiquing. And because your sister
Oh no,
has come across as so dishonest,
no, you're right about.
I think that's what's made people go into the conspiratorial theories that perhaps all of your family are in on this. It's all a big scam, and I'm not saying it is or it isn't. And I'm hoping ORMV is going to come up, and I think she will. And I think actually, if
You know,
you had the opportunity to speak to her directly, you'd find it enormously disarming.
no, I have no reason to talk to somebody who is so shallow, misinformed, has no life, and obviously attention seeking and getting clickbait for God knows what, to buy another fucking ham sandwich. Maybe that's what it's about, you know. But thank God she's exercising her right, because you know I did hear that she does need exercise.
I know it is very easy to feel like that. Um, it's it's a weird thing to be in the public eye, and you have been thrust. Just
You look exhausted. Are you okay? Are you tired?
yeah, it's late this time, this side of the Atlantic.
How's Trevor doing? I haven't talked to him in a while. I miss him. He's a good man.
He's doing good. He's doing
Good,
good.
good. You know, it's nice to have a handful of people out there who actually get it and they understand. And you know, you, me, him, Trevor, a lot of us have been through the ringer and dealt with the flying shit stained monkey squad. My God, I mean, none of us have the resources to combat that either. You know, we don't have millions of dollars of donated fucking charity money to spend like it's our own. We don't have that luxury, right? So it's hard because we can't call the Post or People or Vanity Fair or the Mirror or all the other shit magazines that print whatever the hell you want them to, whatever you want to say, they print as long as you pay them. And that right there is the biggest battle as far as social media goes. And the barricades that we've been up against trying to get over these walls, it's almost impossible except for the handful of us on YouTube who actually get it, and we have this platform to make a dent, to make a difference, you know, to set the record straight.
Yes, yes. Well, I think what's happened to your family basically is you got thrown to the wolves from an early stage.
So
I
far,
mean,
so far,
welcome to the British royal family.
okay, honestly, here, this is going to be great. This is probably going to go viral, but honestly, I think, you know, all this time now, looking back over the last 6 7 years, everything that Dad's been through, me, Samantha, all of us that have been through, now I guess I could just sum it up in like one sentence. It's too bad Doria just didn't swallow that night.
The thing is, it's not just, I mean, you and your family have been through the mill. I don't deny that. And I partially think the royal family should have approached your family and helped your father. I really can never and will never understand,
And
even
that's
Our Late Majesty, why she did not get a grip of this situation. But I have to also add that Yankee Wally, according to Taz, Murky Meg, and a hot Ashley Danger Zone, who's actually dead now. She died. Her house was set fire to. Her mother's house was set fire to by Sugars. These are serious life consequences.
Yeah.
We've all been through the mill, so it's not just your family. And I know that your family have had your critics. Let's put it that way. Let's not call it trolls. Let's call it critics. But a lot of critics have said that people who interview you have been blasé or vague. You and your dad and your sister. How old is Meghan? When was she born? Is she capable of having children? You know, all these very strong questions.
Keep repeating 100 times over, and nobody fucking believes it anyway. What's
Go
the
on,
point?
say it, spill it.
She was hatched in 1984. Okay, enough said. Right there. And I don't know what else to say. The hysterectomy thing, that comes from Trevor, her first husband that she ditched. He's the one who put that out in the media that she had a hysterectomy and she can have children. Okay, my father didn't even know that. I didn't even know that, but Trevor does. Not Trevor Cole, Trevor Engelson. So, I mean, it's just like, what do people want from me? What do they want to know? I was 15 when she was born, and babysat and had a great childhood all growing up. We all got together on holidays, birthdays. It's the same story. It's a broken record, you know?
That's why I'm more interested in your childhood, you and Samantha, because you would have been the era of the perfect American dream. As far as I was a kid in the UK, I'd be looking at kids like you.
I want to go back to something that you said just a second ago, which hit the nail on the head. I'm really disappointed in the royal family. I mean, shame on King Charles. Shame on William. Seriously, you guys have zero respect and compassion for what we've been through and what you guys have been through. And it's just not one phone call, not like, hey, gosh, really sorry you're going through that,
Yeah. I agree. Tom, I've got to stop you there because I know what you're going to say, and I actually agree.
Anybody from my family ever asked for anything. And that's important also. I never asked for anything, nothing at all. But you think with that organization going back hundreds of years and the way that they do things in their little whatever they do, you would think protocol would call for at least coming around and dealing with everybody one by one, like they do everybody else. But, either Meghan has so much dirt on somebody in that family and holding them for ransom, you could say, allegedly, in my opinion, of course, but what the fuck? Something is really, really off in that whole situation. Like I said, nobody ever asked for anything, but at least have the consideration to call my father.
I'm actually highlighting a comment from TC. The royal family owes the Markles Jack S, which means jack shit, which means nothing. I disagree. I want to answer this, Tom, if I may. I completely disagree with that, TC. The royal family are human beings. They have blood. Cut them, do they not bleed? Why in the world do the Markles deserve less respect? They are human beings. They are a family. Harry has never had the dignity to meet his father-in-law. He has never had the dignity or had the grace to ask Tom Markle Sr. for Meghan's hand in marriage. So no, I don't like that, because
And
a
you know what?
monarchy, this is very important, Tom. A monarchy is a family, a bloodline that we accept. There is a relationship between the citizens and the monarchy. And they are not gods, right?
You know,
They are not gods. Your family of family, the royal family of family. Yes, the royal family owe the Markles, because the Windsors are world famous. They must have known that Thomas would become an automatic target for the press and the public. So yes, the Windsors owe the Markles.
yes.
Let's
Okay.
make that fucking clear right here and now.
Samantha's Harry's sister-in-law. I'm his brother-in-law, father-in-law for Thomas Sr. And it's just amazing how these fucking clown jackasses get on here and they make these statements like, who the hell are they? I mean, obviously they're paid to make comments like that. But seriously, they will never be in the position that I'm in, or my father, or Samantha. Never in a million years. What are the odds of that? So for some clown to sit there and make the royal family doesn't own the Markle shit, it's like, dude, just go hit yourself in the toe with a rock so you feel better for the day.
I can tell you now, Tom, it wouldn't have taken our late Majesty that to get MI6 to come and visit your father or her PR and say, prepare yourself.
Yeah, something.
Did you have no contact whatsoever?
Because
no help.
Meghan told her not to. Meghan told everybody not to.
No, but you don't know Meghan told her that. What you can confirm or not is, did your father receive any contact or help from the palace?
Zero
help from the palace.
Zero.
So you've been left out there on your own all these years with no help from the palace.
I mean, it's really coming down to the point now. I'm going to go stand in front of the palace with a cardboard sign that says "Will work" or "Will work for some royal jam." Something.
I wouldn't bother if I were you. I wouldn't bother. You know? I mean, at this stage, if I was in your shoes, I'd be thinking, well, fuck off. Well, that's very much the essence. I saw your live that you did a few hours ago. It was probably yesterday in your time. And yes, you called Meghan a cunt and you called Meghan this and you talked about, but I understand the emotion.
Call it like I see it.
It's anger. It's anger on your part, really, isn't it?
No, it's not really anger. It's just, it is what it is, because I see this dipshit running around like she actually fucking cares about people for photo ops. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's so embarrassing just to even know her. So, I mean, how could you conduct yourself in a public forum like that, knowing that the entire world knows you're full of shit and it's all about you, and all of Hollywood knows exactly who you are as a person and what you did to my dad? I mean, come on. And the only PR in the press that she gets, she pays for. She pays for those photographers. She pays these outlets to put these stories out. How sad and pathetic is that? That you have to be that full of yourself to where you think that people care. The only people who care about her are the 1,500 or 500 Sussex Squad shitheads that fucking worship her because they're stupid.
I've got to answer this question. Marilee Arsenal. Tom is looking for money from the royals. Wouldn't reach out to the Markles either. Whole family are narcissistic. Well, I'd like to start the answer to that.
These are all just paid. These are all paid Sussex Squad fucking morons.
No, I think that's unfair, Tom. I think that's unfair to just dismiss every critic as paid. Yeah. And it's a mistake. The thing is, welcome to the British royal family. Again, the British royal family have these type of critics, and that's why the British royal family have security. You are part of the British royal family. You are related to the British royal family. You are the in-laws, and you have been left out in the cold, unprotected, undefended.
Set the record straight right now. Nobody in my family asked for 1 red cent ever, and never fucking will. It's not about that. It's about respect. I don't give a fuck about their money. I don't want their money. I don't need their money. You know, I can make money wherever I go every single day for the rest of my life. I'm not worried about it. Never have been.
So let's just get this clear. You just don't want to be shit on by the world because your sister's a bitch.
I've never been shit on, and nobody's ever
shit on.
Oh,
you have. You have. Your family have been shit on. Shit by your sister.
Shit on social media is one thing. Come shit on me in person and see what happens.
Your sister has done the Five Friends magazine. Oh, Five Friends defended me in People magazine.
I would encourage anybody, anytime, to come shit on this 58-year-old and get their ass whooped immediately. So
yeah,
because that's karma. I live my life by karma. I live my life by right and wrong, and right always wins. Always, no matter what.
I honestly don't think, Tom, that the channel Recollections May Vary is actually trolling you. I think she is a critic. She is questioning because of your sister, because of her questionable behavior. She is questioning whether you and your father and your sister are in on all of this as a big scam together. And kind of, have we lost him? Are you there?
No, I'm here.
So she's more questioning. I don't think she's a troll.
I don't know. I don't know exactly who she is, and I really don't care who she is.
I don't
but
think
if you're
she's a sugar. But a lot of people have those kind of questions.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, she's been on the attack for how many months now? 6 months? 4 months? Right? Hello?
I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, her recollections may vary, but, you know, I mean, to each their own. You know, like I said, it's really pathetic to sit there, I mean, and talk shit about somebody on social media that you know nothing about, except for what you're told, or who you're protecting, or who you're getting paid to say shit about. And that's been the blanket situation across the board. I mean, Megan already got busted with Christopher Boozy trolling fucking Catherine and making fun of Catherine while she's sick. I mean, who does that? She's already been caught doing that, but nobody talks about that because money controls the media, money controls what gets put out there, and things get snubbed and erased from social media on a daily basis that people need to know. I mean, she's a shitbag, all right? She's already been caught destroying people's lives and attacking people and trolling people, including my family, you know? And then we get her diehard Sussex Squad members who fucking like worship the shit that falls out of her ass every day on the ground, you know? And the notes, don't worry, squaddies, your quarterly bonuses are in your accounts. Check them. You know, she pays
yes. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes.
This is how it's all controlled. So as far as I'm concerned, she can go fuck off along with all her other bullshit flying monkey freaks, because this is not going to stop.
But she won't, Tom. She won't.
I know.
And the problem is that you and your family are left dealing with this. And I can see this is breaking you down.
Yeah.
This is breaking you down.
This actually puts me in a good mood, honestly, because, you know, I'm made of steel. You know, you're not going to take me down. You're not going to break me down.
No one is made of steel.
Nobody's going to break
No
hear
one.
it, and nobody's ever gonna put my dad in a bad mood again. Anybody gets close to him, I really feel sorry for him. It's not gonna happen. She messed with this. She screwed him over so bad, and it's taken me years to put a smile back on my dad's face. And he doesn't deserve that. Okay, me, I don't care. You know, water off a duck's back. It doesn't bother me. You know,
I
you're not
think
gonna.
it does. I think it
No,
does
you're not.
bother you.
Well, it does because in defense
Of
wise,
course it does. They're attacking your dad, your sister, you. Of course it affects you. It's hurtful. It's mean. It's horrible.
and okay, on that happy note, you know, I'm gonna just say it like it is. I mean, Charles and the royal family, you need to pull your head out of your ass, okay, and do the right thing, and at least reach out to my dad and say hello. And I'm sorry for your grief and bullshit that little wench Meghan Markle has caused everybody. That would be nice. That would
I
be acceptable.
agree with you. The king should contact your father privately.
Yes.
Privately.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be public. Nor would,
Definitely.
you
I
know, but
never understood why our late Majesty didn't and did not insist
I
on
think
an introduction before the
Liz,
marriage. I
I
will
think
never understand that.
I think Elizabeth really wanted to. I really think she wanted to. And
No, she could have if she wanted, and she didn't.
yeah, who knows? Nobody knows. I mean, it's so bizarre. It's just weird.
Well, anyway, thank you very, very much, Thomas, for coming on this Impromptu Live. We never did, I don't know if our recollections may vary has been in the comments. Forgive me if you have and I haven't seen it.
And
Tom, I'm sure our recollections may vary is not a troll, not a sugar against you. I think it's just a lady who's questioning things basically on the basis that your sister is so fucking dishonest.
I know. And on that happy note as well, why don't you and I and Trevor get together on a conversation in the very near future, and let's just set up something,
Definitely.
not so right now on the fly, okay? Because I mean, I'm just me. I can't be anybody else but me, and I just say it how it is. I don't lie. I have no reason to lie about anything. I am who I am. But let's you and I and Trevor get together and figure something out for another good show.
Thank you very much for joining me. And
Okay.
thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, kid.
Tom Jr.
Take care of yourself. Have a great night. And our recollections may vary. You know what to do. Have a good night.